Hey guys, we are Growing Up Without Borders, and today we'd like to welcome you to
New Plymouth, New Zealand.
Let's go take you on a tour of this whole beautiful area.
We are Growing Up Without Borders, a family of 5 on a quest to visit every country in the world. We came to New Zealand in March of 2020 and have been here ever since, discovering every single part of New Zealand. Join us as today we discover New Plymouth, Mount Taranaki, and farm life.
We're off and away today to our new place, which is going to be close to New Plymouth, and the drive to get from Rotorua to New Plymouth is about a good 4 hours, and we're doing a little stop in this tiny little town called Piopio. Apparently there's like a really good cafe, so we're going to go check it out. The cafe is called the Fat Pigeon. Here it is right here. The Fat Pigeon Cafe. I actually just grabbed a little coffee at the cafe, the Fat Pigeon. We found this little spot to come and have a picnic, as we usually do.
I set out on a road that I built with my own 2 hands.
Here we are arriving on the other coastal line coming up. So this sea line is much different. It's like the raging sea, and it's got black sand versus light white sand.
Turn every wrong to right.
Chloe just woke up. What's the first thing you said to me, Chloe? What's the first thing you just said to me after you woke up? I think she was dreaming of chocolate. She's like, Mom, do we have any chocolate? We're not in Switzerland, silly. But yes, we do have chocolate, always. You guys, we just saw Mount Taranaki, and it is massive. And I heard that it's very rare to be actually able to see it. So the saying goes, either it's raining and you can't see it, or if you see it, it's just about to rain. So we just saw it, and I wish I could have got it on camera. Maybe after this next bend, we'll see it.
Shining lights, yeah.
So our very first stop here in New Plymouth is quickly coming here to what's called the Coastal Walkway, and we're going to go check out the famous bridge. This walkway is very long. They've made it for people to be able to bike and to walk and just to enjoy the outdoors. Apparently it's like one of the top things to come and see and do. It looks like a fish. So the walkway looks like all along the coastline. And if you turn around behind, you can see the mountain, Mount Taranaki in the distance. Cool, eh?
I'm still walking this road on my knees, they are ever so weak. I never thanked you for putting your faith on a bum like me, yeah. And wherever you are, I think it's here you were meant to be.
So I don't know if you guys knew this, but Tom Cruise came here to New Zealand to film The Last Samurai. It's supposed to be in Japan, but they used this as the mountain in the background. This is arriving in We have arrived. This is their downtown over in a distance, and this is the beautiful Coastal Way that we're gonna go show you. Look at this. So to get to the waterfront here in New Plymouth, you have to walk across train tracks. We got one Kiwi here walking with their bare feet across the beautiful train tracks. Whoa, look at this. It's different, eh? Yeah. So the beach here is black sand. It's not the white sand that we showed you in Gisborne, if you've seen that video. It's got black sand and the waves are much rougher. But if you're a surfer, apparently this is where it's at. I'm not sure if this is the beach, but we'll find the beach with the surfers. Look, someone's out there with a tiny little boat. What are you girls doing? Are you just walking through the downtown or what?
Just walking.
Just checking it out?
Walking.
The main drag. It's quiet right now because we are Sunday afternoon.
They have a pita pit here.
Do they?
Yeah.
It reminds me of an old town. They've got all these really cool murals everywhere. Like that one's been there since 1965. I think we're gonna come back into town tomorrow morning once the shops are open. We'll go see if there's any cool little boutiques or I don't know, we'll see what's around.
We're looking for like a shop where you give a book and you take a book.
Are we?
Yeah, I want to look for a shop like that because I have a book I want to get rid of and then I can get a new book.
Okay. Here we are pulling into our home exchange for the next week. Nice, look at this. You can actually see the mountain in a distance. That's so cool. So tonight where we're staying, the people that were staying with Home Exchange made us the most amazing meal.
Big person place.
All right, good morning from New Plymouth. We are staying at this beautiful farm. We are about to go up the mountain, which you can't see over in a distance. So we're gonna go climb up this beautiful walk. It's about 1,000 steps in total, I believe. An hour and a half up and then an hour and a half down. And we're gonna get the most stunning view of the mountain if the clouds cooperate with us today. So one big, huge benefit of using Home Exchange is sometimes, well, we've experienced all different types of things. So sometimes you have the people who own the home that are actually there at the same time. That's more rare. Usually you get the whole house to yourself. Other times, like last night, they prepare a whole meal for you and they're staying not too far by. So he came by this morning and offered us to take us on a personal tour guide of the area. So you get like the personal insights of where to go, what to see, and like, you know, you don't have to think about searching it all yourself. So he took the girls. They're in the car ahead of us. And we're gonna go on a cool adventure today. Here we go. So we're just arriving at the base to where we're gonna start walking. There are public bathrooms, as usual. Everywhere in New Zealand there are. And then 1.5 hours up, and then there's gonna be bathrooms apparently at the top as well.
See, it's the Mangorei track, yeah.
Mangorei.
To the Pouakai Hut, which is on the Pouakai Ranges, which is, so it's a caldera, an old volcano that's collapsed in on itself.
Oh, okay.
And that's the ranges.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a swamp in the center of it.
Ah. And people sleep up there at that hut.
Oh, yep, for sure. Yep.
Cool. And that's what we're hoping to see. But it's not promising. We'll see what happens. Maybe the clouds will clear up for us.
So those ones are millions and millions of years old. Mm-hmm. And then as you come this way,
and it's called sugarloaf, like as in the ones in Brazil.
Exactly.
Same.
And
so who had the name first?
I think this is where the steps start.
I think so, yeah. And look, we're entering a kiwi zone. Dogs can kill. Oh yeah. Here we go. Into the enchanted forest of New Zealand. Chloe's counting how many steps we go up today. Look at this. There's a dead, oh, it's not a possum, it's a rat inside.
We're halfway there.
Everybody does it.
It's time to take a nice
This one here,
break.
you can. The Pouakai one, you can stop visiting.
You should take a hat.
That's the best.
It's a really nice walking forest. 100, 200, 600.
How many steps are we at now?
930.
930. Okay.
Keep counting. I wonder if you can still keep counting when you get further up.
Well, how many? Are we halfway? No, quarter.
Probably.
Probably a quarter.
It takes, depends how fast you go, between 1.5 and 2 hours to get up there.
Ooh.
And it gets a little steeper.
Oh. So it's not 1,000. It's a lot more. Keep counting though.
So keep counting. Yeah.
1,000.
I want to film more things. This lady passed us and she said we're only a quarter way through. She says there's around 4,000 steps. Oh no. Why are we walking 4,000 steps today? Why?
To see a view.
I didn't sign up for it.
It's all about the view. And this is the goblin forest, girls, because of all the moss on the trees everywhere you look. Did you know that? So goblins are going to start coming out of the forest and chase you.
Do you know what a goblin is, Chloe?
No.
Every time we reach 1,500, another 500.
Every time we reach 1,500.
Almost.
Probably only 2,500 left to go.
So inside these possum traps, they have real eggs. Let me show you. You see it? Not sure what kind of egg it is.
We've just reached 1,600.
Look at this, guys. It's beautiful. Just sit there, I'll take a picture. Oh, this feels good. We're starting to go a little bit downhill now. So weather-wise, it's not looking too promising. We had a bit of sunshine before, but it looks a little cloudy. I'm really hoping this is gonna be worth it to get the view. But if not, still a really beautiful walk.
We are now at step 2,000.
Woohoo!
Almost there.
I think we're about halfway done. We won't tell Chloe, but I think that's it. Kids are doing amazing. Feels good when you're walking flat. Oh wow.
Holy! It's like we've been transported.
We've been transported to where?
South America somewhere.
South America. Feels different, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Whoa. Where are we at?
2,300.
Oh wow. Into the rainforest. It's like a river coming down. Uh-oh.
Just got wet.
Yeah, my feet are now wet. Whew.
Wow, look at this one.
Wow.
Did you know that they actually filmed some scenes from Mulan here in the Goblin Forest? Alright, we're almost at step 3,000 and hopefully soon we'll be there. I don't know why people say it's 1,000 steps when it's really like 4,000, but we're already up in the clouds. But that doesn't even include like when you're doing, it's only
Like it only includes the steps, it doesn't include the flat parts. So 3,000 steps so far. We only have a little bit left to go. In the distance, that's the hut. Can't really see it because of the clouds, but I see it. It's another good trek to go all the way up over there. Now I can see the hut. There it is. You see it? Pretty cool, this whole trek, I must say. It's very magical, very intense walking up. You definitely need good shoes, lots of water, and good gear because the weather can change when you get up this high. I'm actually extremely surprised that the girls are doing so well and doing this because it is pretty intense. They haven't stopped too many times and they're way ahead of us. Here's the troopers. Holy, eh, girls? Intense or what? Here's where the wind is. Look at this. It's pretty intense, I must say, this walk. Hey, girls?
Yeah.
It's gonna feel so good to get up there, except for there's no cold beer or refreshments. We just have water, and I didn't bring any
It
food.
gets colder, so you almost want like a hot cocoa.
Yeah, or a cheese fondue.
Oh, pizza. Raclette.
Raclette.
Swiss salami and mayonnaise.
Nope, no go.
Pickles and olives.
Goodness. And we are here. Let's go see the inside of this hut. Very first hut that we're going to here in New Zealand. Pouakai Hut.
So you sort of walk around and out at this altitude. Okay.
Oh.
Just go through the trails and.
They have kitchens like this in them. Hello. And a nice fireplace. Ah, that's what we're not going to see today. That's okay though. Hey. Nice rack to dry all your clothes. So this is the view you get if you pass the hut and you continue on a little further on a clear day. It looks like it's starting to rain up here in the clouds. Angelique's saying, what if we got stuck in the hut? No sleeping bag, no food, no water. Ah! Pretty cool hike. Now we should time it to go down, so let's see. I'll let you know how long it takes us. Usually it's always faster going down than up. Oh, this is what happens when you slip in the mud.
Yeah, that's gonna help.
Bad day, Chloe? Wet. The wet stairs. This is like... So I think we are almost at the bottom, and I learned something new today. So often when we walk down hills, my knees get sore, and I always thought, oh, it's your age. I'm like, this is a lot of stairs. So I learned today how to walk downstairs correctly. I'm about to show you. So here you go. Here's your stair. I usually walk down on my tippy toe, but you're supposed to walk on your heel first with your leg straight, like that. If you do that, you actually do not get sore knees. Can you believe it, you guys? All these years, and I did not know that. So it's pretty sweet. Well, they're a little bit sore, but not anything compared to what they would be normally. What I feel more now is my calf muscle, because I guess you're working your calf muscle a lot more. Plus, I honestly don't know that we've done this big of a hike other than when we went up Santa Marta in the country of El Salvador. There we did quite a big hike up, but yeah, I don't know if it was this long or this many steps.
Congratulations, you've caught up with us.
Finally.
Yeah, it's taken us so far an hour and 25 minutes. Argelik's been,
No, an hour and 30 minutes.
Argelik's been basically timing it. And the entire time, all we've been talking about is food. The entire time.
No way, you guys.
Yeah, we keep.
Felt like we've been walking for 5 hours.
We've been talking about food in Switzerland and food in America.
Every
and
food
everywhere.
you could think of right now. Let's say you're thinking of cheese. We thought of 5 different things of cheese.
And I just thought of
Thousands.
something
Like
right now, for example,
the Ritz
nasi
crackers with
goreng
cheese
and
on
mie
it.
goreng from Indonesia. That was good.
You guys are funny.
the
Well, let's go get some food
mango
then.
Time. That's what we were talking
Mango
about.
sticky rice.
Yeah.
The curries we made.
So the way up was much longer. It took us a
Yeah.
good 2 hours, I think, with some stops. Way down, we did it in an hour and 40 minutes. Woohoo! We did
Now
it!
time to go eat, because that's all we've been talking about.
Yes, time for food.
Yes.
You guys know what? There are no ticks in this country, apparently.
So there's seriously nothing that can harm you in their form.
No, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's free for all. Almost done. I'm so glad because I'm so sore. My calf muscles are like, how do they say? I'm knackered. That's what they say here. I'm knackered.
I'm hungry. So in total, we probably did about like 7,000 steps up and down.
Way too many, and we were told that it was 1,000.
Yeah, and it's like, it reminds me of when we were going up Santa Ana, the active volcano. I didn't even know we were gonna do that till like minutes before. I'm like, wait, what? We're climbing an active volcano? We'll put a link down below of the Santa Ana volcano and us climbing, so you can check that out.
Not down below. It's gonna go up here.
One of these places.
So we're right now in downtown New Plymouth. We're gonna go get some much needed food. Probably some fast food place like a Subway or something. I can hardly walk, girls. How are you doing?
I'm okay.
You're okay? Pita Pit or Subway? Subway?
The way
Okay.
you're walking.
Subway or...
No, sponsorship. Not
So behind me is their opera house. So this metallic looking building in a distance is their, I think it's an art gallery. Yes, that's what it is, an art gallery. I like their murals in this city. Here is a place called Pouakai Hut, which is a museum, a visitor's information, and a library, all in one building. So the building goes from all the way over here, all the way to the other side over there. That is cool. This is like a little coffee shop over the river, and the building is on top of the river as well. And then they have almost like a little amphitheater here. There's an eel in the water down there. Yikes. Oh, there's one there too. You see it? There's a whole family of eels there. Wow. So the wall murals in this city go all over the city center. Every street you look down, they have new art on their walls everywhere you go. So for those of you who don't know what a kiwi bird is, I think this is the best representation of one as a cartoon looking figure. Look at all this. Wow. just came down here to their waterfront to see what it's like, and they have this really nice park, and it looks like in a distance over there there's water slides. So it's called the Sugarloaf Mountains over in a distance. There's two, and then there's maybe more on the other side as well. So I have a really hard time comprehending all these beautiful homes like the one we're staying in here, living so close to this like massive volcano that they say is going to potentially erupt. Well, they said 70% chance that it'll erupt in the next 30 years and 90% chance in the next 50 years. You see how close we are? That means that this whole area is going to be just like poof, gone.
Oh, we can all go.
Oh, we can all go in the truck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, cool. Where are we going, Angelique?
To the cow farm.
For the babies.
So the cows all come on one at a time,
Yeah.
and then we put the cups on, and the cups are.
We're not used to you guys. So here on this farm, they milk every day, twice a day, about, was it 400 cows or something like that? Yeah, so quite a bit. They're looking at you. You guys are looking at them.
And I looked at him.
Good thing we're getting a ride. We didn't decide to walk through all that cow manure behind us. So we came to the end of the road and we were gonna cross the highway.
But there's a police car.
There's a police right there. We're on the back of a pickup truck, and in New Zealand, well, it's a no-go. So we might just have to wait out. You see him over there in the distance in the red car? All right, we're now turning around, and I feel like we're gonna go attempt to cross the road one more time. Not sure. We totally are.
The police officer left and he just thought we went down the road and I would turn.
Guys, don't tell on us, okay? So far, so good.
Take number 2, crossing a highway in the back of a pickup truck. Woo, we did it!
We did it!
And a railway.
It's like my sausages to
For those of you who don't know what saucisse de veau is, that's baby veal meat, what Angelique eats in Switzerland. These are the baby cow, girl cows. So one of the questions I had was, how many bulls does it take to impregnate, 440 cows? And the answer is 90% of them are artificially impregnated. Isn't that crazy?
They're so
They are so cute, aren't they?
Look at their little eyes, their little eyes.
You're getting your help?
Yep.
Oh, so we're coming in?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
You should be right. Just
Just undo this?
just mind your step, but you should be right.
All right, let's go.
Just forward.
Let's go, Angelique.
Open the gate up, and there's a track there. They can't escape, so we just got to shoo them all in.
Okay.
But they
Goal number 1, get them in the shed. Push them, don't let them follow us. Here they come. All right, let's get to work, girls. Let's get these cows in. Act like little sheepdogs and run around. Nice wide angle, Chloe. Good job. Keep going, Chloe. Good job. It's like playing tag with the cows. They're adorable. Oh my gosh. Aren't they so cute?
Hi guys.
All of these little calves, they're only around 6 weeks old or older, and so they're very young.
Yeah. How much milk do they drink?
7 liters per day. Their heads compared to their bodies.
They're big sheep. Oh my goodness.
So tiny.
You ever seen something so small?
So did you know that cows have 4 stomachs? And the first one, the first one is basically like their storage compartment where they can store a whole bunch of grass, because when they go out in the fields and let's say there's wolves, they just grab as much as they can and then they can go back and hide or through the bush, and then they basically make it come back out, and then they re-eat it and put in the second stomach, then it goes to the third and then the fourth.
You guys have cows and you don't like milk very much and you don't eat meat.
Well, sometimes.
Sometimes.
Guys, thanks so much for watching our tour of Mount Taranaki. Please subscribe and give us a big thumbs up.
And comment down below where you're watching from. We'll see you next time.
Bye.